And welcome back to the Hermitcraft FTB server. I know it's been rather a while since the previous episode, and that's mostly because I've been having some real problems with high temperature issues, making it difficult to record. High temperatures on the GPU causing blue screens and shutdowns and all kinds of computer problems, and high temperatures here in the house where I can't run air conditioning, and it's just really bloody hot when it comes to recording. So I'm giving it a go now, because I've managed to find a cool time of the late night to do the recording in. And anyway, I get in here, and the first thing I did was, of course, I went into the Mistcraft Age where my lava thing is. I moved the lava platform and got the lava flowing again for the EU power generation. And then I started looking around, and I noticed this. This stuff is dark more often than it isn't. Well, look here, you see there's only 15 to 19 units of power available. This is a bad thing. That means that all that stuff that I've got stored in the AE system is stuck there because there's no power to get to it. And looking at why there's no power, the boilers, both of which were running when I left, are cold. Stone cold shutdown. And so I went down below to find out why. And of course, obviously, the fuel tank is empty. The refineries are stopped. The multi-tank is empty, and it had 16,000 buckets in it. So we take a look here. Fermenter has no supplies. And there's why. When last I was around here, I had turned this off for a while because that thing was full. I was going to work out some kind of a system to have it basically sense when it was needed and then turn on. But that's not working, so let's set them back to always active. And I'm going to hope that some fertilizer is showing up. Good. And now we've got some green goo coming out here to the refineries, and some fuel heading out from the fuel tank, which means the boilers are now going to be trying to start up. So how much have we got in these power units here? This one's full, and that one's full. I may have to borrow those. Alright, what is our temperature? 20°C. And the fuel that's coming out is being split between both of these units. So, alright, I think what I'm going to do, I am going to temporarily arrange for only one boiler to get fuel. That means it will run longer, and it might actually have a chance to heat up. And let's see, I was thinking about one of the mods. I don't want something energy conversion or whatever, energy converters. This energy bridge and a BC consumer and one of these IC producers could be used to convert some of this industrial craft power, of which I have plenty, into build craft power, which would get the system jump started. Meanwhile, this and this are going down to power the refineries, until there's enough fuel for things to power themselves. Alright, hit that with a wrench. Turn it into an output. The refineries should be going. Now these refineries that I shut down a while back have got stuff in them, so let's turn them on and get as much fuel being produced as quickly as possible. The sooner those boilers heat up, the better. Yeah, there's not going to anything collect in there until the boiler's full. Alright, so the first big thing to do now is to recover from this power failure. And that thing, oh, good grief. Let's make it 10 MJ a tick output. And let's turn that one and that one off because there's nothing in them. Let's turn this one and that one off. We'll just let the one run until it's empty. Yeah. Give it 15. That ought to be enough to run that, to get its biomass converted into fuel. Oh boy. It was really not good not being in here to realize my mistake there and get the system running again. Letting it run out of fuel was a bad idea. Of course, there is another option. Because if I remember correctly, the power system that makes the AE system work will also run on okay, it's running now. Oh, it must be because of the way I hooked up that power cell. It's not just powering the refinery, it's powering this too. Alright. Still. Let's take some of this glass fiber. Alright. Now, let's get the wrench here and isolate the refinery from the rest of the system. Oh, wait a minute. This needs power. I can't just cut it off. Although that might be okay. All right. Oh, I remember, yeah. All right. Got it. I'll turn that off. There. Plug the hole for a moment. Hello. That was realistic as all get out. Okay, now the system is being powered by industrial craft power. from the lava. Alright. And this refinery is empty. Let's get this one going. Yeah, this is going to take a while. How much power is left in here? Plenty. Alright. Turn on a second one. Alright, I'm going to work at this for a while and see what it's going to take to get this boiler going again. Ooh, eerie cave noises to go with the sudden blast of lightning. Okay, I was just looking around, and I remembered from the last time I had a power problem of having to wait for this thing to generate juice. I had to turn the fuel flow off until there was enough fuel collected in the tank to fill the boiler twice. So it takes like 16 buckets to fill the boiler. I need to wait until there's at least 32, preferably about 48 buckets of oil of biofuel in here before I go turning that fuel flow on. Otherwise, there won't be enough fuel to run the thing long enough to actually get some power generation going on, to get hot enough to actually do something. Because until it gets hot enough to make an appreciable head of steam, there's no point in doing it, because it won't be able to power the steam engines that are producing all the Buildcraft energy. So I'm going to look up some things that have to do with these power converters while I'm waiting for enough fuel to develop to get the boilers jump started. Okay, made a little bit of progress here. The tank is up to 12 buckets of fuel. I've got 3 refineries going at full blast. I don't think I need to turn the power up on this thing any farther. As a matter of fact, it's burning through it pretty quickly. And what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to put this second one on. And it will be providing power as well. That'll keep this going and producing fuel. And now, let's get up here and start doing something while there's power running this from the EU system. And EU power we've got lots of. There's lava producing tons of power. And right now the matter fabricator isn't running, so there's lots of power not going anywhere. So, start out with this energy bridge. Some diamond, glass, redstone, and gold. Alright. Let's just get this out. Alright, there's some diamond, there's some gold, some redstone, and there's some glass. And like so. And some redstone. There's our energy bridge. Now, to accept power, we want a IC2 high voltage consumer. And this is going to be a high voltage transformer and some gold. And that is an MV transformer, and that's a machine block and 2 gold wire. Oh well, gee, let's get some refined iron. No, any gold cable. Apparently don't have any in the system. Should have some rubber over here. I never got that into the system. Okay. Alright. Clear all this out. Just make a bunch of these. Alright, Ivy. Alright, 4X insulated HV. I wonder if I have any of that in there. No. Alright, how do you make 4X insulated HV? I've only done it a couple of times, so. Refined iron surrounded by rubber. Alright. I should have kept some of this out. Oh, I did. That's what we want. That should, I hope, be enough. Okay. MB transformer, we need gold cable. Of course, we need gold cable. And it needs to be 2X gold cable. Yeah. Alright, and turning that into an HV transformer, an energy crystal circuit, and a 4X HV. I have one energy crystal. Okay. Apparently that electrum trick doesn't work anymore. Okay. There's our HV transformer. Surround that with gold. In the corners. There's our HV consumer. And now we need the BC producer. Which apparently you make a BC converter, a BC consumer, and then put it up in the corner to turn it into a producer. Okay. Alright. Stirling engine, steam engine. Alright, stone gears, piston glass, cobble. Okay, I can have it craft some pistons, alright. and some cobble. Alright, now surround that with gold in the corners. And there's our BC producer. Now let's just set this up over here for the moment. Alright, they have an energy bridge. I presume that will go in the middle. Okay, so BC producer, the bridge, and the HV consumer. So I just need to run the HV into here, and I should get Buildcraft power out through here. Alright. Some glass fiber cable. And just run a glass fiber over here. And yes, this is clunky as all get out, but if it works, that's enough. Alright, we've got power coming in. Okay, now, do we have any conduit? No, we don't. Well, we've got this one, but I don't think that's going to quite be enough. I need one more piece of conduit. I'm going to steal it off of something else for right now. Later on, I will arrange for this thing to know how to make the stuff. In fact, I'll take a bunch of this stuff, because this doesn't need to be running right now at all. Now, okay, now this way we've got HV in, we got Minecraft jewels coming out the other side. So let's have a look down below. And if it's working right, you should be able to disconnect these and have these guys continue running. And since these are now full, and there's apparently power to do it, we'll turn them all on. Alright. Up to 28 buckets. Good. We're almost ready to turn the fuel flow on. Because while it's true that we now have industrial craft power produced by the solar panel and the lava generators, it would be a good idea to get the Buildcraft system running, because once it's going, it is self-sustaining. Alright, let's go ahead and take these energy cells and pop them back down here. It seems to be working. Well, it must be working. The refineries, all 5 of them, are going full blast. Yeah. Alright, how's our fuel situation here? 33 buckets. I'm going to let this get up to 48 before I turn the fuel flow on. That guarantees there's enough fuel in the boiler to heat it all the way up. And I'll be back when we've got 48 buckets of fuel in the tank. Alright, we're up to 48 buckets of fuel here, so let's go ahead and turn the flow back on. And get up to the boiler. This power conversion thing is pretty cool. Gonna have to come up with a better placement and layout, but it's working. I've also noticed that these energy cells here are now all either charged or almost charged. I think this one, yeah, this one's got a little ways to go. The rest of them are all fully charged. So the system is juiced up. It's got power thanks to this converter setup. Very good. Okay. And now the boiler has full fuel and its temperature is coming up. And once it gets to 100, we'll start having steam, and then these guys will come back on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and turn those off so that they won't come on just yet. I'm going to wait until this thing has a full head of steam and then turn them on. As a matter of fact, I'm tempted to go ahead and start this one going. Maybe I should wait until this one has steam and then turn that one on. Along the way, I did notice a problem. Now, the biofuel is produced from saplings that come from the tree farm. There is no dirt in the system. There were tens of thousands of dirt in the system before, and it has all made its way to the tree farm. And that's not good. So this means that I'm going to have to come up with a way to generate a lot of dirt, aside from just running the quarry again, which I'm not really prepared to do. I haven't got the storage enough to hold all the output from one again. So I need to start converting stuff into dirt, or come up with some kind of a dirt generator. Now I know that the idea of a dirt generator in Minecraft is like, dude, go out and dig. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. It's kind of crazy to actually want to generate dirt, but in this case I kind of need to, because there isn't any in the system and the tree farm needs it to work. Of course, it needs something else too. Apatite, which is used to make fertilizer. You'll notice there's only 41 fertilizer remaining, and there's only 161 apatite. So I'm going to end up having to start quarry going again. I also need to build another one of these disk drives and more of these storage modules in order to have room to store all of this stuff that I'm going to need to set up the quarry again for. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is, wait a minute, I seem to remember something here. Got a minium stone, it's almost worn out, but that's alright. I'll make more. Is there another one over here? I guess not. Alright. Take some gravel. Minium stone. Apparently it doesn't work in that kind of a crafting table. Or that one. Alright. That's not right. Turn this thing off. There we go. Recipe. Gravel and minium stone gets 4 dirt. Alright, minium stone. Gravel. Okay. Is it because it has so much durability gone off of it? Maybe. Let's make a new minium stone. Oh, there's one in there. Minium stone. Gravel. I don't see any. Oh, there it goes. It just didn't show. Alright. Get some room here. And actually, come to think of it, let's get some more gravel. And let's make a pattern. Gravel, minium stone, and a dirt. Alright. Gravel plus minium stone equals no. 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt. End code. Alright, now if I pop this into the system down here, that's not good. Red means that doesn't work. But it does work. Minium stone, gravel, click, 4 dirt. Okay, it's going to be easy to find out. Let's craft a few stacks of dirt. Oh, let's put the minium stones in so that it can. Said it was waiting for the thing. All right. Let's craft several stacks. There we go. Dirt can now be crafted on demand. Good. Craft dirt out of gravel. I got 56,000 gravel in here. I think that'll work. That'll keep the quarry going, the tree farm going for a while. Yeah, that thing. Okay, biofuel, we're hanging good there. We're up to 78C here. And let's see how much fuel we've got in the thing down below. Three buckets, or three thousandths of a bucket. It's 3 millibuckets. Now we have 0. So the fuel is being produced as fast as is possible, and it is being used just as fast as it's being produced. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't start the second boiler right away. '82, 83, another 17 degrees and we'll have steam. All right, I'll be back when we have steam. All right, we have steam and a full head of it at that. So let's go ahead, switch these guys on, and while I'm at it, let's go ahead and get some fuel to the second boiler and get it going. And just so that there is actually a point to starting the second boiler, I'm going to take some time off camera and get more of these engines made up and get them set up over there and hooked into the power system. In the meantime, got this set up to make all the dirt that is needed. There's plenty in there for right now, and it now knows how to craft dirt. It occurs to me, I need to put these in the system. And do one more quick setup. Let's see. Shards of minium. Actually, for this I only need one. Okay, yeah. Alright. Because, oh wait a minute. I need this. I made a bunch of these up a long time ago. I don't even remember when. Inert stone. Take the inert stone and you surround it with shards of minium, and that's where you get the minium stone. Encode that. I will set that into the machine down there, and that way when the minium stones that are in there finally wear out, the system will be able to craft more as they're needed. Okay. Well, we now have our crisis averted, power failure crisis. And if this works the way I'm hoping it will, then this tree farm powered steam system, combined with these modules and maybe a few more, definitely a few more, might just be able to replace lava as the source of industrial craft power. I think that would be a good idea. There's a lot of work needs to be done here yet. I really do need to get those steam engines built and hooked up and so on, and assure that we won't have another power failure. That was embarrassing. I also have to get this crap moved and whatnot once the system is stable and sustaining itself on steam. So I will get working on that, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.